Hello world, this is Dennis. Gonna fire up the, turn down the scanner here. Gonna fire up the Icom here, and we'll tune let's see here. I can't remember meter ham band. It's 18 megahertz. That's 17 meter if I remember correctly. Ham band. So let's. Oop. Well, that's. Oh, right off the bat, 18115.
I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go inside and get me something to drink. I should have brought it out with me when I came, but I didn't plan on staying out here long. I didn't think any of the fans would be open. But anyway, I'll say 73 to you, John, and it has been a pleasure talking up to the beautiful state of Maine. K1GUN, North America 7, Arizona.
Well, I only heard one part of that conversation, but he was coming in pretty good. Let's tune around a little bit. See if there's anybody else here on 17 meters. Okay, this is 18.164.
With that 45-foot high building,
18.154 kilohertz.
It doesn't have to be in any particular form, just as long as you have a loop. Mine is rectangular. It looks exactly like the ones in the 1968 ARRL handbook, although I feed it differently. But basically, mine's a rectangle. And it's strung between two towers, and the bottom part of it's probably 10 feet off the ground, just what you're describing. And that's what they'll show in that handbook if you look at it. And I made it a rectangle to get the feed points up. You mentioned folded dipole. Remember, you're looking at 300 ohms there. So the trick is, I set it with a balun, a homebrew balun. But the balun is a 4-to-1 balun. And that was built out of the ARRL handbook. And I used the 4-inch toroid that you get from Amazon and Associates. Those were the blue ones. That's a joke. For $5 more, you get one that handles, 5 kW. For $5 less, you got one that probably won't handle 500 watts. So there's no economy there. To get one of those big red cores, I believe that's a number 2 net. It'll be in red color. 4-inch. And then wind it up. I mounted it to a piece of plexiglass just, for support. And then the plexiglass has brass hardware on it that I got at the hardware store, so I could, attach the leaf and attach the cable. But if you go to a rectangle, what happens is, if it's round, you're looking at about 110
just as an example, this is the dipole that's up in the attic. Now let's try switching to the random wire that I have going from the back of this radio to the curtain rod. I don't know if the microphone on this camera is picking up or not, but I can just barely hear the guy. So let's switch back to the dipole.
So I got it to the 200 mark, then I put in the 4-to-1 balance, then I got down to 50 ohms, and then feed it with, believe it or not, RG8X. There's a RG213 pigtail, but the coax going to...
Signal's maxing out at about S5, and that's without any of the radio's preamps on. Just out of curiosity, let me turn the first preamp on and see how far that ups the signal.
My 4-1000, the only thing you have to watch on that is try to keep it legal. Try to keep it down to 1500 watts output. That's all. That's
With the first preamp on, it maxes out about S9, but obviously the background noise is lower then.
1500. I got a bird 43 watt meter on the output, but that you only have an accuracy of 10%, so we could be running more than the legal limit. But I don't think the FCC is going to worry about the extra, 150 watts. And of course, I could be running 150 watts less, So we're in the ballpark, but if I fire up the big 4-1000, I'm not running 700 watts. I'm not running 600 watts. I'm not going to burn up all that electricity, to run QRP. If I got to crank that thing up, it's going full tilt. And how I keep it under control is on eBay I found a big motorized variac. And it's nice because I built a little console that goes on my desk that controls the big amplifier, which is at a 19-inch rack. And then you can just work the full toggle switch and you can raise the beat when it's up and down. And that's how I keep it, down to the legal limit. But I run that in that vertically polarized loop.
17 meters seems to be doing pretty good today. I just want to apologize that I don't have the camera closer to the radio. The USB cord for this webcam only stretches so far, and it does have a zoom function for 720p video, but I noticed on the last video that I did that it gets, blurry and stuff. I do hope to eventually get a camcorder so I can do better radio videos, but for now this will just have to do. So hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, peace and all that good stuff.